Well, now, what do we have here?
Let's go.
Welcome to Bellville, Ohio, the World's Fair. This is 2023. This is the best, okay, in my opinion, the best, one of the best street fairs anywhere. Come along with me, let's check this out. North Central Ohio, Bellville, Ohio, the World's Fair. We're going to start by coming into town on State Route 13, that lucky 13, Main Street, Bellville, Ohio. Come in. The street fair starts right at the traffic light and runs through town, 4, 5, maybe 6 blocks long. Takes up the majority of Main Street. And there's quite a bit to see here. You have classic carnival rides, classic carnival games, tons of fair food stands. That's one of the things that bring in people from the surrounding communities, the smaller towns of Butler, Fredericktown, a little bit bigger towns of Lexington, Mansfield, Mount Vernon. People come from quite a distance to experience this street fair. And one of the things that they come for is all of that good, fair food that is so good for you. Take a walk over here and take a look at what looks to me to be one of the fastest moving carousels I have ever seen. While we're on the subject of carousels, Mansfield, Ohio. So Mansfield, probably most known for the Ohio Reformatory, where the movie The Shawshank Redemption was filmed. A lot of those scenes, all of those scenes were filmed within maybe a 15, 20 minute drive from here, just right outside of Bellville, about 4 miles out of town. The scene where Morgan Freeman gets out of the back of the truck is filmed in this area. And the other thing that I would recommend, if you have the opportunity in the Mansfield area, is to check out Mansfield's Carousel District. Had a carousel built there, 1991. It was the first hand-carved carousel built and opened since the 1930s. Definitely worth checking out if you're in that area. So we're down about the midpoint of the Main Street. You can see the second traffic light, the middle traffic light in town. I know there's probably some people out there watching thinking that Belleville's just this one little traffic light town. It's considered a village, not a big population. You'll see a couple frames coming up. Our bandstand built in 1878, 1879. It's like the centerpiece of our small village square. You have a park by the old courthouse. We'll step over here into the courtyard, take a look around, see Grandma's garden. Looks like Grandma had good success with the old pumpkin patch. There is opportunities to get involved here at the World's Fair, Bellville. Growing your produce in the garden, corn, sunflowers, pumpkins, tomatoes, whatever your specialty is. There's an opportunity to show it off at the Bellville's World Fair. Chance to get that blue ribbon and take it home. I like this. It's a pretty cool shark. Pretty creative. Nice collection of some hot peppers. See some habaneros there. Collection of blue ribbons, various produce. Jump back across here on the other side. I like that one. I think that might be a pineapple, that artwork. Not for sure. Looks pretty neat though. I think it's a pineapple. You know, I was saying there are plenty of opportunities to get involved. There's the art show, 4-H, if you have animals, the farming, the gardening. They all have shows of their own. Weekends, usually on Saturday, the last day of the fair in the morning, they have pet shows for the kids, kiddie tractor pool. Main event, they do have tractor and truck pools, which are held off location just outside of town. The fire department, local entertainment, big name local bands, one of them being the Red Ball Jets. And now for the part of the video that will not be so politically correct. By the way, I love this merchant tent.
Oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too.
Yes, I do love that shop, that merchant tent. Always got to pick up something every time I go in there. Back out here on the streets, coming up on tall timbers. Those are good wings. As the evening starts to come on, you can see that it's getting a little more busy. You see more people and people on the street. Like I said, this is a very popular street fair, especially on Friday and Saturday. It's very crowded down here in the street. And of course, yes, we do have tractors on display and animals. Yes, this was a large farming community at one time. This entire area, north central Ohio, real good farmland. That's fading away. There's a lot of people in this area, this Bellville, north central Ohio area, that work in other professions. Farming is, in Ohio in general, farms are fading away, unless you're Amish. Now, there are some Amish farms in this area, but even the Amish are moving in a different direction. Even with the Amish farms, there's usually a business connected to it. Bent and Dent store, harness shop, woodworking, cabinets. So these tractors on display do look to be older tractors that have been restored to show condition. And now we step over into one of the animal tents. Check out the ducks and the turkeys. These guys look a little nervous at being September, knowing Thanksgiving is on its way. Aren't they so? Ugh. Have a look at a couple sheep here. And then we're moving on to the cattle barn or tent, cattle tent. So if you've made it this far, clear to the cattle tent here where the cows and bulls are, you have made it through the entire street fair. Now there's a couple tents I did not show. There's a large merchant tent, has a lot of the local businesses advertised there. Several of the local churches, several people who do crafts. I did film in there, but really didn't get anything that I could use here on YouTube. So then there's also a show tent where they do the judging for the animals, the 4-H judging. A livestock tent, which is where you're going to see the rabbits and chickens and ducks, sheep and all those sorts of things, and then the cattle barn.
And that's going to be the young lady right here with the red leather, and then the pink shirt.
Final drive used goat showmanship and talent.
Bring that music down a little bit. Step into the library. Quiet, please. Art show in progress. And we are going to see a little bit of everything in here. Crafts, paintings, photography. Who doesn't love a pig wearing glasses? Come on. Very nice painting of a lake. It is amazing the skill set that artists have. Those of you who can do these portraits, these faces, and you guys, you got it going on. That's amazing. And yeah, there's a variety of talent. Couple options there if you want to do some crafts, paintings, photography, opportunities for everyone. Join the art show. I do like this Captain Jack Sparrow. And then we end with the painting of the Blue Bridge on the end of town, the Clear Fork River. Checking out all this delicious fair food, slicing up the fries. What are we gonna have from here Looks like you can get just about anything you want deep fried. Oh, so much delicious fair food to choose from. We're looking back across the backside of that bandstand I was talking about. But there is one thing you have to get when you're here. These deep fried apple rings, battered in powdered sugar or cinnamon and brown sugar. Oh, so good. And there are many choices to choose from. Get some of those fried candy bars. I believe you can get those at the same stand or usually right beside it. Always French fry stands, multiple fry stands. You can get them straight up. You can get them with some vinegar. You can have them with some chili, some of the chili cheese fries. Also recommended is that steak sandwich. Also good tenderloin sandwiches. Always got to stop by the Swiss cheese, fried Swiss cheese stand. Very popular. Lots of food items to choose from. This Bellville Street Fair, the World's Fair, has a long history. Some of my research I've seen where it dates back 150 years. Other sites say 165. It's been going on a long time. It's listed as the longest running street fair in the state of Ohio. Very popular. A lot of people view it as a homecoming event. A lot of people from the area that have moved out of state often come back to visit during the fair, to take in the fair while they're reconnecting local friends and local family. So now, while during this incredible run of 150 to 165 years, Bellville World's Fair, the longest running street fair in the state of Ohio, there were 2 times that it was canceled. So most of you will be able to guess at least one of them. Yes, during 2020, the COVID outbreak, the street fair was canceled. The second time was during World War II. The only 2 times since the street fair began that it had been canceled. Quite a run, 150 to 165 years. Only canceled twice. Hey, so you're in this area, north central Ohio, just about the center of the state. Just go a little bit north. Columbus, between Columbus, Cleveland, not far off I-71. You're here in mid-September. Check it out. I'd love to have you by. Hey, this video is coming out a little bit late. Thank you to my subscribers who have been hanging on, waiting for me to get that content out. It's been tough this last 2 years. A lot of stuff going on. Hoping to get into that. Hoping to be able to pick up the pace, start putting out more content. I do have videos that were filmed from 2023, believe it or not. Working on getting those videos out for you to see. And thanks again for coming along with me on this journey. I'm V-Man on the road and on the water. Long form and short form videos on all sorts of things around the state of Ohio and the surrounding states. Points of interest, roadside attractions, historical sites, museums, aquariums, street fairs, just about anything you can find that you might consider entertaining. Until next time, my friends, it is good to be alive.
When they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through.